Everyone, this is Bobby from bn-games.com, and we're here doing another classic capture. Today we're playing Hydro Thunder. For the Sega Dreamcast, which was the best version. It was the closest to arcade. And in fact, it's pretty close to being arcade accurate. This game came out on most platforms. It was okay on the 64. I didn't like the PlayStation 1 version, but Dreamcast version is the best out of it.
I still think, I mean, the Dreamcast one was better. I mean, in some ways, I even thought the Dreamcast was actually better than the arcade.
You know, one of the weird things about this game is there's no soundtrack through all these menus. It's just silence, except for when you click on something.
Which is very ominous.
And as you see here, I don't have a save file with all the boats unlocked and tracks, so we'll just take what we can get at the moment. I actually recently purchased this. It's actually kind of expensive for a Dreamcast game.
Well, it was one of the more popular ones.
It's $15 to $20 depending on the condition. I got lucky. I paid about $10, which kind of seems expensive to me for what it is. But
I always loved the fact that they would transform when you got boosts.
Now, I think it's of note that as of this recording, there is an Xbox 360 remake in the XBLA, which, for the most part, faithfully recreates most of the tracks and stuff. But I don't think it's nearly as good. If you've never played Hydro Thunder, the key here is to get boost and to hold boost. In the more advanced tracks, if you want to place high or first place, rather, that was nice. You need to almost have boost the entire time, almost out the gate. And there's plenty of ways to do it. There's always jumps, and you guys do a little track memorization, know where the boost is going to be to collect it and that sort of thing. And like right here, blue counts for like what, 4 or 5 seconds.
The other ones are double tricky.
Yeah.
The red ones. Some of the red ones are really tricky to get to.
And that fucking huge boat is keeping up with me. That doesn't make any sense. Watch this.
Wow, I forgot about that.
So this is my favorite level, or favorite track rather.
Yeah, I think this was the more popular one. Every time I played at the arcade, it's pretty much all the challenge ones that anyone would choose.
Yeah, it's probably the best one out of all of them.
I mean, what I liked was that this was like kind of, especially this was about the time. Was this like around GameCube with Wave Race or the 64 with Wave Race?
64 with Wave Race.
Yeah, because I remember this. You know, to me this was like Dreamcast. You know, Wave Race and
the Orcas.
Yeah, it reminds me of Sonic Adventure.
The game is surprisingly serviceable for its age.
That is still the best.
I'll let you know that the first race is me, Bobby, the first two, and then the last one is Marco.
Oh, the last one or the last two? That's me.
Yeah, I think it was the last two, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the last two.
Yeah, it was the last two.
Because you retried it.
Yeah, I did it with a different belt. Got much better score.
Yet he still sucks.
And you notice there's some weird, odd load times here. I've kind of noticed that with the Dreamcast.
Holy shit! Why is there water in your? Oh, never mind.
This is like a really bad alphabet soup.
And then all of a sudden there's crazy music.
I don't think your alphabet soup is supposed to be blue. I think I would return that if I were you.
Well, unfortunately, Midway is no longer with us, so.
Aww.
Yeah, Midway had some pretty good older games. Especially when it came to arcades.
Choose your boat.
That's an excellent name for a boat. A Civil War reference.
It's very purple.
Thunder Park. Something tells me there's not going to be any lightning.
Nope. It's like an amusement park almost. So yes, it's like I said, it's fairly serviceable. You can still enjoy this game if you have it. It's having gone through my collection as of late on all the consoles, you can tell which games are still fun and you can still play, today without feeling its age as much. And this is certainly one of those ones that definitely still works. It was well designed.
Yeah, especially they don't make racing, boat racing games anymore.
There is actually a remake of this also. Well, it's kind of like the 360 remake, but it's at the arcade. In fact, I put it round 1 this year.
Isn't that the same one?
It's similar.
a newer version.
You
Much
sure? Because
newer.
I'm pretty sure it's the same one.
No, it's a newer cabinet and everything.
Yeah, it's the newer one.
Well, that's why I thought it was the same thing.
I remember I used to like the cabinet for this one. They'd always have like 4 or 5 of them together, facing away from each other at the local place. I don't know why. Not next to each other. And on the arcade version, you had a throttle, the boat throttle. You just pushed it all the way up. You didn't pull the gas. Well, of course you wouldn't pull the gas pedal, but it was just one of those things. It was kind of worked.
Well, you had to hold the gas pedal.
No.
It was kind of pointless, to be honest, because everyone would just set it to the maximum boost, and then you would just have the little
Yeah,
button
but
for the
it
boost.
did have the boost button on the side.
Yeah, but that's the only thing that it was worth it for, because you would just set it to the top position immediately.
Well, it depends. Like the way I would play it, because like there's some turns, like the sharp turns, I would cut it back to half of the turn and then rev it all the way to the top at the end of the turn. So, I mean, it depends on how you played. I mean, I would make more use of it. Like most people won't play games like Need for Speed or whatever at the arcade on manual, but I will.
That's because you're weird to me.
I concur.
And
Look, Tim, just because you can't go fucking uphill or downhill doesn't mean you can play on manual.
hey, yeah, you can. You can shift a boat.
Well, okay.
I'd like to mention that my favorite boat was the Banshee, which is not unlocked here, so you won't see me race it.
I think that was everyone's favorite boat.
I know that the later levels get really crazy hard. I never owned the Dreamcast version until recently. Actually, the one we used to own was the N64 version, which is fairly decent.
Actually, I used to borrow the Dreamcast version from my friend a lot.
Choose your boat.
Yeah. And here's Marco
This is
misbehaving.
You know me.
He got it
Misbehaving on Lost Island.
He got it was because it was green. He thought it was the Green Ranger's boat.
Hey, I
Wow.
did. There's no Megazord transformation sequences, so I don't want this.
He kept thinking that when you hit the boost, it would transform.
It kind of did, though. Look.
No, I know it does.
You know, for something that's supposed to have like a jet turbine on the back, it's awfully slow.
You know
Yeah,
what
this
that
is the slowest one out of the 3.
You actually know what that boat reminds me of? It reminds me of Jedi Starfighter.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good comparison.
That's
right
like
there.
where they ripped it off.
I like how that big turbine is there, but nothing comes out of it.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna make a hovercraft.
It spins, right? Yeah,
Yeah, it does a little bit.
But
I should also mention that when you
just
have
spinning
boost,
so
if you hit
fast.
your opponent's boats, they will crash, or they'll flip out like weird. But you have to have the boost going while you're doing it.
Time extended.
I don't want to play.
Play wave race and just keep doing backflips until time runs out on that one level.
Well, you could also go into Dolphin Park and
Dolphin Park was not
practice.
And then like this fucking
that's a crazy
tourist boat. It's like, I'm just gonna go faster than this jet turbine fucking speed boat.
Jet turbine. No.
I wanted to catch up. I was like, get the fuck over here, motherfucker.
You know what? You know why you can't catch up? Because you don't have the cheery guide on there.
Oh, there we go.
You don't have a cheery guide. So if you had a cheery guide,
What is this, Disneyland?
Yeah.
Oh, you hit the monkey. Dick.
Hey, that's what it gets for being a casualty. Yeah.
You made it a casualty.
Hey,
How would it
shit.
be a casualty beforehand?
That's what it gets for dying.
Well, I'm actually pretty sure in the credits somewhere it doesn't say no animals were harmed in this game.
No, poor monkey.
Great. Now a game that came out like 10 years ago. Peter's gonna
Longer than that.
go after it.
La la.
Now I got Daigo and Peter.
Wow.
Series continuity
It's like
and contractors.
yes, yeah. Oh, that's true. I'm not dating exactly when we did this review. Everyone's like, they did it after this. Yeah, this is definitely one of those
Load
games.
sequences.
It really knows. It really lets you know what place you were in too.
The load sequences wouldn't seem so painful if the races were longer.
That's true.
But I mean, I understand it's older console. It just seems.
It was also very much designed for the arcades.
Yeah.
They didn't have a specific. Hey, this is the this is a console port. Let's set up a mode where you know longer races, more laps, or longer maps.
Lost Island.
I'm also pretty sure you don't get. It doesn't unlock anything until you get first place for every track.
No, you it starts unlocking
Choose
stuff
your
once you get
boat.
third place or higher.
Oh.
Yeah, it tells you when it's
And the
loading.
torpedo.
Ah.
Yeah,
Oh
see?
yeah, there it is. Yeah, you're right.
It's a race of medium tracks.
Well, this is gonna be the last race.
Yeah, this I get a like third place with this one.
No, I think you get second. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this-
know this one is much faster though.
All we know is you still lost.
Yeah, I did.
and that was unacceptable.
It's like I'm already at my top speed. The other one was like third in this. I'm surprised I didn't glitch this. I kept expecting to like go into some crazy island that you guys didn't know was accessible because I glitched it.
Well,
Yeah,
that right there, you missed. You missed that. Yeah.
Oh, I
that,
did?
That waterfall right there.
That sucks.
That's what you get for not playing the older games when they were out.
Okay.
It's
How
like
dare I?
it's like Burnout. It had a lot of shortcuts.
Yeah, I used to have Burnout 3 for the Xbox. I love that game.
This is very much in the same vein as the Burnout. Well, Burnout, you know,
Burnout
definitely.
feels much faster.
No, I mean
Burnout
they
actually
borrowed
had a lot.
they borrowed from the Midway series heavily. It's hitting another guy.
Hey,
God.
here's my shirts.
You know he ain't got Geico.
Let's see, there's a banshee right there. Aw.
Hey, you?
See, that's a true challenge when you can race.
Yeah, well, this one's keeping it much better.
And then that should have been unlocked. You should have been able to try.
Who knows?
It might have been.
No.
Wikipedia search, something. I missed the monkey this time.
Yeah, that's what it gets for not being
It's like $1 million boat. Let's try to
I like this time you actually went. I think you went right. No, you didn't. Oh yeah, I did. A little
Last
bit.
time I did too, I think. Oh, I did.
I told you, hey, why don't you like go through the fire? It's not gonna hurt your boat.
God, you're just tossing the boat. You could be like in second place, and you're just gonna toss the boat ahead of you.
All right, everyone. Well, that's it for this this classic capture. This is Hydro Thunder on the Sega Dreamcast. Still a lot of fun, although a bit expensive for what it is. If you like what you see, go ahead and give it a shot, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching.